what have I got here then? Welcome back guys, Mr. Rawlings here. Got the iPhone 7. I talked in a previous news rant about the fact that I was getting the 7 because my contract ended at an annoying time. I wanted to wait until next year because that's when, well, at the time I wanted this one when I thought it was going to be edge-to-edge screen. When we found out it wasn't, I kind of wish my contract was ending next year where we think there might be a special 10th anniversary edition, i.e. like an iPhone 8 or something like that. This one practically seems the same as the iPhone 6, except under the hood it is a lot faster and it has got better battery. But I thought we'd take a little look at it and I'll unbox it real quick. So there it is guys, that's the back of the iPhone. That's a bit of a weird one to put on the front of the box. Ta-da! Remember that video where that guy got the first iPhone and she hurried him to open it, and so he did it and it created a vacuum and his phone fell on the floor?
We're doing the reveal. His name's Jack.
Oh, that was brilliant. It says designed by, you see that? Designed by Apple in California. I'll show up there. Designed by Apple in California, that's what it says there. And on the back, I'll show you what it says. I got the 32 gig one. Can you read that? I wonder if you can read that. But I got the 32 gig one. And yeah, it seemed to jump from like 32 gig to 128, which seems a bit strange. I wanted to get the 64. But yeah, so let's take that out. So, oh, I can see it already. So what's in here? Probably the little... So we got some decals type things, Apple, which I'm not going to use, which is fine. Pop them there. We've got some instructions. It tells you about the touch, because the home button now is now a touch thing. It's not mechanical, so it works on pressure. And of course we've got the SIM opening device, which is very handy. That's the iPhone 6 and that's the iPhone 7. You can't really see any difference. So let's take this out, like so. I'll pop that to one side, we'll show you what's in here first. So of course we've got a plug, it's the standard one, it's fine. And we've got some headphones. Now these are the ones which go to the lightning cable because, as we know, and I'll show you real quick, there's no jack. I've got some Bluetooth headphones already, but these are the ones that come with it. The AirPods are very expensive for what they are, and well, just stupid really, because you just lose them. But here's the little adapter, so that goes from lightning to the jack. Don't really see the point of that, but there we go. And we've got, oh, I'll show you the headphones, sorry. How do I open this? So there's the cable, I'll show you it goes to lightning port, and they're the same design earbuds that you'll know from Apple if you've got Apple products. I'll show you up there, it's not bright. Just the one size fits all type thing. The power, it's good to have these because they break, don't they? And the cheap ones off eBay break even quicker. So I don't know why they've done all these weird tags this time with sticky stuff on it, a bit strange. So yeah, lightning cable, bog standard. And does it say anything on there to make it obvious it's official? Can't see anything. It feels more rigid than usual. It does actually feel a little bit more rigid. But there's nothing on there to show that it's official. But I need those, so that's good. Plug it in there now. That's ready to go. And then the iPhone itself. So if I hold up here, the backs of these two phones, I think if I didn't have the stickers on there, you wouldn't know it's which really. And that's the front of the phones. So again, I can't really see any difference at all. The only difference really is on the 6 there's a line there, I don't know if you can see it, that bar there, and on the 7 I've got rid of that. I took a year for them to work that out, to redesign that. And again at the bottom, it's got the bar there on the 6. I don't know how bright that is, but on here it's gone. The buttons all seem to be the same. They're not as clicky. I don't know if you can hear that on there, but the iPhone 6 is clickier, it's louder. Yeah, this is a lot more softer and they seem to be more inset. Seems to be that they don't stick out as much, but it's very minor changes really. And of course, as you know, the difference here is there's a jack on the 6, but there's no jack on the 7, it's just stereo. And so you have to use wireless headphones or the adapter or those ear ones, but the earpods, which only work in the 7, so they're crap. Yeah, does feel a little bit heavier. I don't know if that's just me imagining it. It does feel heavier. So really quick guys, do you know which one's which? It's very difficult to know. Obviously that one looks a little bit newer, a little bit shinier, but they look practically identical. They're exactly the same size in every way. I had to get the same colour because the black and the jet black both sold out and they were more expensive anyway, and all was left I think was gold and rose pink. Wasn't really going to go with those, so I went with the silver. The camera's different. It's a bit sleeker, I'll show you that. I don't know how well you can see that, but it's a bit sleeker, it's a bit bigger looking. That's the old one, which seems to stick out a little bit more. They've still not completely solved the fact that this will rock because the camera isn't flush. So it still rocks, but not as much as the iPhone 6. So I'll show you up there again. So you can see it seems a lot darker, it's a lot blacker. And it is sleeker, it doesn't, it sticks out a little bit less than the 6, which, I mean, it might even just be that it sticks out the same, but they've made it more flush with the extra long edge or something like that. It looks nice though, and apparently it is a really good camera, much better quality, so that'd be interesting. I'm going to fire it up. So it works, so that's a good sign. So yeah, anyway, it's set up and it's no different to my other phone, really.
Wow!
It does feel different, actually, and it does click different, and the screen feels a bit different. Overall, it does feel quite nice, but yeah, it just looks basically the same. Maybe next year we'll get a edge-to-edge screen. That'd be cool. But yeah, iPhone 7, great! Woo. So that about do it, guys. Click like if you like that, click subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you on the next video. And until then, remember, if you want to get a new phone, get one that looks exactly the same, even though it costs more. Great idea. Okay, bye. Guys, if you're still here, you're awesome. But as you are still here, why not check out some of my other videos? Oh, and if you haven't already, please click subscribe. Laters, haters.